Okay, so I think that's about the closest we're going to get to a comfortable place for the camera right now. Hopefully one day I'll be able to do the GoPro and have setups and whatnot. But, ooh, sorry about that. And so when I go to paint these guys, I really don't use a lot of color. I like to just add a little burst here and there to kind of accent it. I think so. My wife's a big fan of this Tiffany blue. I actually sprayed too much there. That's okay. After these dry, I'll probably show you what I do as far as the grinder to kind of bring the lines back out. I like to add the accents and then kind of bring the lines back out, and I do it in a natural way, just kind of a kismic way. I don't think a lot. I kind of turn off that part of my brain when I'm doing this, and I kind of just let whatever I have be the inspiration. I'm not a kind of person that goes to a store to grab a certain kind of paint. A lot of times these are left over from projects, and it just kind of makes it kismically the colors that I'm going to use. And a lot of times they've come out to pretty good situations that I wouldn't have thought of had I been trying to think through the color combinations that I was using. Kind of forces a little creativity. I can't say that I'm a art school person. I like I said, I never went to art school. Self-trained. I'll say self-trained. Had a lot of artists along the way kind of show me their different mediums, and I've had some craftspeople show me their different mediums. And between everything, it becomes an interesting little way of doing things. And sometimes things don't work out. Like that is a bad color red. That I actually thought was white. And basically I'm putting these colors on. It's going to sound weird, but I'm putting them on to grind through them a lot of times. I want to see the metal come back out. I want to see lines come out from this color. I'm just laying down almost a guide coat for the lines that are underneath to make them pop, because a lot of what I do is in black and silver and doesn't have a whole lot of pop to it. So I'm not painting necessarily the way that you would traditionally see artists paint. I think I'm going to make this guy's beak a... Ooh, too much. Too much. Speckles I don't mind, but when I have a little decorative element, I want it to stay a decorative element, you know? All right, well, I'll tell you what, we're gonna let those dry, and then It might be tomorrow by the time I get back, but I'll put some video. It'll be that fast-paced video of grinding, and then we'll put clear coats on this and a lot of the other inventory I have that are ready for clear coat, and you'll be able to see what the finished product is and what I'll be getting ready for taking to the shows. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. All right, well, we're back here. It's the next day, and all the paint has dried at this point, so we can start bringing the lines back out. I think that one's ready for clear coat now. I think that I need a new grind to put on too. I hope everybody's having a good day. It's first time we've seen sunlight in a few days here. We had a good 3 full days of rain, and now it's time to let the yards dry out. I like to think of this as kind of a reverse pinstriping on the old hot rods. They paint on the colors and kind of contour the lines of the car. And what I do is I take off the color, and it just kind of makes the lines of the piece. It kind of gives it just that little bit of shine right where it needs to be. And then I clear coat it. A lot of what I'm using is stainless steel or nickel, and it's really not going to rust that much. But like this back piece over years will actually, as the clear coat wears off, it'll rust on what doesn't get paint, and it just adds a whole different dimension as the piece gets older. But yeah, that one's ready to go back into the service out in the garden. This guy, I like this guy. He's got his little bow tie on. Yeah. All right, let's get him ready to go out there too. Sometimes they don't ask for much. I don't think this guy. Oh, I do want to. Sometimes they don't ask for much in the way of the lines coming out. Sometimes it's just a quick over. There we go. All right. Now, let me see. And these guys are going to be ready for some clear coat. And I'm going to kind of take y'all around a minute. Excuse the mess. I work in chaos. I'm sorry. I got to get the clear coat. There are projects everywhere. My world is chaotic. We're just going to spray these guys down with clear coat. Make sure they last a little while. One day I'll get the shop all cleaned up and I'll be able to take y'all for a proper tour of the shop. See, it's already popping with these two have just kind of been sitting there waiting for just the right day to paint them. They don't have any actual paint on them. Just wanted to get a clear coat on it. But oftentimes I don't like to do it immediately because I want just a little bit of patina just to kind of give it a little more of that apocalyptic steampunk look. And it just makes everything pop a little bit. We've got one more, and this is my favorite. And we'll make room for him real quick. I do like this little guy, teapot, kind of like puppyish. It's another couple pieces that I won't say drive my wife crazy, but she wants me to figure out a way that I can preserve the speakers. And she likes to use glues and resins. I don't like to use glues and resins, and I kind of like the destruction look, you know. They had a little tear there, but they don't work anymore anyway. All right, guys. I think this is it. I think I'm going to go ahead and start another project. Talk to you later. Oh, by the way, if there's any ideas for me to make anything or any video ideas, I'm still new at this, so if there's any video ideas, leave them in the comments. Thanks so much.